So I realize it's been a while since I've made a dessert video. I think it's about time that I make something, and this time I am making a chocolate fudge pie. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is make our own graham cracker crust, and I'm just going to take some graham crackers, one pack here, that's 9 graham crackers, and I'm just going to put them in a bag and crush them with a rolling pin. If you have a food processor, you can just use that instead, but this is definitely a cleaner way to do it. Make sure that everything's crushed and crummy and there's no big chunks of graham cracker in there. And then we're going to put that in a bowl, add some brown sugar. That's going to add a nice sweetness and texture to your crust. Take a fork and incorporate the sugar into the crumbs until you have basically a sandy texture. Add some melted butter, and then we're just going to mix all that together with our fork. And once it seems like everything is coated in butter completely, go ahead and put that in a round pie dish. This one is 9 inches. And you're going to take a clean glass with a flat bottom, and you're just going to shape your crust into your pie dish. Make sure that the bottom is completely flattened. Make sure there's no holes and everything is even. And go ahead and run some of the graham crackers onto the side of the dish so that you do have a barrier. And once you're done with this, you'll realize that it's actually very easy to make your own graham cracker crust. Next, we're going to make the filling for our pie. I've got a saucepan over medium heat, and I'm melting a stick of unsalted butter. I'm going to add some semi-sweet chocolate, and I'm just going to mix that up. I'm going to take that off the heat and let that cool for a minute or two, and now it's time to add our sugar. And yeah, there's a lot of sugar in here. I never said that this pie was good for you, but it is mighty tasty. Next, I'm adding some espresso powder to really bring out the taste of the chocolate, some vanilla, a little bit of salt, and 2 beaten eggs. And I'm just going to whisk that up until everything is incorporated and you have a nice smooth batter. It basically has the texture of chocolate ganache. You want it to be very smooth. And here's the money shot. We're just going to pour our batter into our pie crust. And once that's all done, this is going to go in a 375-degree Fahrenheit oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And after that, just put it on a rack and let it cool. Now we're going to make some whipped cream to put on top. I'm just going to take some heavy cream, put this in my stand mixer. You could either use an electric mixer, or if you're brave enough, do it by hand. And once this is halfway mixed, go ahead and add some powdered sugar, not granulated sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract, and go ahead and keep going with this. Once your whipped cream has stiff peaks, it is ready to go. Now it's time to top our pie with the whipped cream. And go ahead and spread that out. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going for a little bit of a rustic look today. Something that you'd probably find at a Cracker Barrel. Only betterer. And then I'm going to dust the top with some cocoa powder. This is Dutch processed cocoa powder, the good stuff. But regular cocoa powder will do fine. But once you've done that step, this pie is done. Just letting you know, it's even better out of the refrigerator when it's cold. But it's still really good at room temperature, and that's what I'm about to do here, because I cannot wait to dig into this thing. And I just want to say that if you love chocolate, this is definitely the pie for you. This is actually one of my favorites. I really should make it more often. It is dense and chocolatey, but it's also not overpowering, and it's not super duper filling. It's like the perfect slice of pie. Go ahead and make this for your family, take it to a dinner party, or just make it as a snack for yourself. Highly recommended as always. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.